Very good.
We good? AB?
Very good.
Hi, Mom. So, hey guys, my name is Anthony, and today I'm going to talk about hacking hackathons using Twilio and WebRTC. So, some of you guys follow us on social. We've been like going on a rampage, going to all these hackathons and crushing it. And I'm going to go through the top 5 tips that we've used to crush hackathons and make some really cool, awesome stuff. But before we jump into that, who the hell am I? So, my name is Anthony. I'm a CTO at a social impact accelerator called Founders. We're located in Newark, New Jersey. And we're on a social mission to use entrepreneurship and technology to help eradicate poverty. So again, follow me on social and I'll tell you all about it. I'll know your ear off. But more about me personally, I'm a software engineer with over a decade of experience in transforming startups into multi-million-dollar organizations. But who am I really? So who is this crazy guy, right? So my name is Anthony. I started coding back in 2007. I discovered Twilio in 2013. And truth be told, I became a little bit of a fanboy. I met Rob Spector at a meetup in NYC. And it was a meetup similar to this, very small venue, some beers after work, and he live coded a WebRTC app on stage in front of us in about 10 minutes, similar to the software that Han demoed. And I was so infatuated with this software that after the meetup I went up to him and I said, hey, I need this piece of software, I want to build real-time video apps. And he said, great, it's in private beta. So if you want it, come to San Francisco and come to our tech conference and you'll get an API key. So what did I do? I booked a ticket to San Francisco and I traveled across the country. So I get off of the bus to go into the conference. It was on the piers in San Francisco. And he sees me and him and the whole Twilio team are cheering for us. So you get off of the bus and they're like, yeah. And he sees me and he flips and he's like, dude, what the hell? You actually came all the way over here from New York? And I said, yeah, dude, I'm passionate. So they unveiled the API officially, and everyone, your name badge to get into the conference, unlocked the API key. And within 20 minutes, I was on the floor building a video app. I built a video app on the floor of Twilio Signal, and I actually even found bugs in their software, and I talked to the product development guys so they could fix some of them. But I built a real-time video app within 5 minutes to get the key. I came back to NYC and I immediately quit my job at a telco to go work for a digital agency. And when I did, I brought my Twilio superpowers with me. So for those of you who don't know what Twilio is, it is a platform for communications, but they're strictly an API company. So they're a company that empowers developers, empowers every single person in this room to add 10 or 20 new superpowers to your arsenal. They do not have a GUI. There's no way to use their products without being a developer. So these are new tools that you can add to your tool belt. So I quit, I went to a digital agency, I brought my Twilio superpowers with me. I worked there for about 2 years, and then I enrolled in Rutgers Coding Bootcamp. I actually interviewed, is he here? No, he's not. I interviewed one of the kids who came out of the first cohort, and he showed me all the awesome stuff that he built. And I got inspired, and I remembered when I was first building software just because I loved it, just for the passion of it, not because I was getting a paycheck, not because there was a big contract on the line, just because I wanted to build cool stuff. So I was inspired by him and I said, great, I want to go build cool stuff. So I went to Rutgers Coding Bootcamp, and again, I brought my Twilio superpowers with me. So we started building real-time video apps at the bootcamp, and then we started going to hackathons. And again, I brought my Twilio superpowers with me. So long story short, Twilio changed my life, coding changed my life, and the biggest thing about Twilio that really changed my life is it made me think differently about the way that I use software. So I'm not going to try to embody their CEO, Jeff Lawson, but I encourage you to go out and Google the way that he talks about software. He talks about using an iPhone as a blank canvas and being the artist that uses software solutions to solve real-world problems. And before that, I thought I was just making memes. I thought I was just hacking and making cool shit, and I never thought about the social impact that code can have. So again, I'm not going to try to embody him, but Twilio definitely changed my life. And that's me. So that's me at Twilio Signal both years. This is 2015, 2016, and I'm going to be there 2017. Hopefully giving the same talk, fingers crossed. But Yeah, they really changed my life. That's Rob Spector, he's the lead developer evangelist, and that's the CEO. They have a Rockstar Convention. Again, I encourage all you guys to like take the trek out to San Francisco if you can afford it. Dude, book a ticket and go over there. I equate it to a trip to the motherland. I do it once a year, and it really keeps me whole as a developer. Like when I started coding, there was no New York tech scene at all. There was no Google headquarters, there was no Twitter headquarters. I remember when I came out here. So now there's like little Silicon Alley, but it's still definitely a completely different and total world. So I encourage you, if it's not this conference, go to a tech conference on the West Coast and get a little bit of that DNA in you, because it will change your life. Sweet. So here's some of the hackathons we went to. The first hackathon we went to with my man Matt, is HackRU. So we went to HackRU. We built a real-time video application called RU Mentoring, and it connects. It's a closed network social platform to connect mentors and senior alumni of Rutgers with younger students. So basically, being able to mentor a freshman and speak to someone that's literally walked in their shoes and walked down their same hallways. The next application we built was at Hack NJIT. And again, so in the first application, we used Twilio's video, WebRTC. The second application, we used Twilio's voice, and we created a crisis hotline that students could call into with any type of concern, whether it be super serious, like violence, or whether it be something simple like homework or needing help with a final project. And then we use sentiment analysis to analyze that data and do a call recording and a call transcription of the calls and route them appropriately to the different departments. So that was at Hack NJIT. And then at Hack AT&T right here in the city, we built an application called Interview IQ, and it was designed to fix some of the pain points that our recruiter friends spoke about in the beginning of the meetup, and basically connect people based on culture fit. So connect you with the right company for you as an individual, rather than just looking at skills like React and JavaScript. Because at the end of the day, culture is way more important than just technology. A lot of people can write the code, but it's the main decision-making process with a lot of organizations is who do you want to sit next to every day and write code with. So that was our little rant, and that was our little run on hackathons. And each one of those hackathons, Twilio was the secret sauce. So Twilio, in different APIs, different endpoints, but Twilio was the secret sauce that we sprinkled onto all these hackathons to bring home these wins. So now we're going to go through my top 5 tips to hacking hackathons. So number 1 is brainstorming. Have a plan ahead of time. Have a plan before you go. So I remember the first hackathon that we went to, like we didn't even know anything about hackathons, and we showed up, we didn't know what to expect except maybe free t-shirts and stickers, right? And we got there, we spent the first like 12 hours just brainstorming, and by the time it was time to write some code, we were like completely exhausted and completely beat. The second time around, it was Rutgers' actual hackathon, and we knew like that was the crown that we wanted to bring home. You know, we're kind of like Rutgers' black-headed stepchild, for lack of a better word, where they're coding bootcamp, so we're their continuing education course, and we really had it deep in our hearts that we wanted to come home with that crown. So before we went in, we brainstormed, and the idea is almost more important than the technology that you use. So there was another application that was at the Rutgers Hackathon that was a dating app for Rutgers students. And I spoke to Joe and Matt after we won the hackathon, and I said, listen, we could have built a dating app that used real-time video web conferencing, and we wouldn't have won, because the social impact of kids hooking up on campus is not powerful. But it was the story that we told them, it was the application for that software, more than just the tech itself. Next up is hacking the MVP. So build an MVP that's ready to demo, and spend your time working on features that you can demo. So the coolest backend API, the coolest backend algorithm that does advanced math, like that's really cool when you're trying to go to market. But for a hackathon, you need an MVP. So worry about the screens that you're actually going to demo, and have your picks down tight, and that's probably one of the other ones. So next up is hack your sleep. So hashtag sleep is for the week. Use all 24 hours to build. Use all 36 hours to build. If you go home and go to sleep, I've done it before, you're not coming back on time to actually demo something that's worth the fuck. So what we actually did, so it's actually crazy. So at Hack Rutgers, I actually had an airbed in my trunk. So we're at like midnight snack. I'm like, oh snap, I have an airbed in my trunk. So we go upstairs, I grab my airbed, we blow it up on the 4th floor. They had a 4th floor just for taking naps and stuff. And all these poor kids are sleeping on the floor. And we're like, yeah, okay, excuse us. Boom, and we plug in the airbed and we blow it up. And I set like a timer on my phone for like 30 or 60 minutes to make sure that he still didn't sleep the whole entire night. And then we took turns. So while I was sleeping, somebody else was coding. While I was coding, somebody else was sleeping. But again, like no more than 30 minutes, just catch your bearings.
So would the phone deflate the bed?
The phone? No, that's my next app. It's going to market. Alright, so next up is Hack the Judges. So know your audience and be sure to read the rules and the grand prizes before the hackathon begins. And target them. So most hackathons could have anywhere from 5 to 10 different prizes, and they're usually done by different sponsors. So IBM will sponsor a hackathon, Twilio sponsored a hackathon, Capital One, and you'll know this weeks and weeks ahead of time. So use that as a strategy. If Twilio has an initiative, sprinkle a little Twilio in there. If Capital One has an initiative, then make sure you read the initiative and you know. You don't know how many times that I've gone to these hackathons and it's down to 5 minutes before you submit, and people don't even know they have to submit. You know, so most hackathons use either hackathon.io, hackathon.com, or DevPost to submit, and there's a submission process. So read the rules first and know what prizes you're going to pitch for and know what judges you're trying to pitch to. Next up is Hack the Pitch. So perfecting the pitch is key to winning these hackathons. Practice makes perfect. You usually only have 2 to 3 minutes to pitch. So not like me, like I can keep rambling right now. Like strictly, they're like throwing you off stage, like Showtime at the Apollo, cutting you off, right? So hack your pitch, time yourself, make sure you have it done tight. If you have to do it at the AT&T Hackathon, we literally practiced our pitch for 2 hours while other people were presenting, and we went up, we didn't know what everybody else pitched. We went up from practicing repeatedly, so repetition is key. Make sure you hack your pitch. Now let's write some code. So we're not going to write code right now because we don't have any time. But I'm doing this talk again tomorrow at the iHeartRadio Theater, so be sure to come check that out. And I do have time for some questions.
Where that says I remember that.
Or I don't have time for questions. Clap
Where is it?
It's in Manhattan.
Where's the 4th one? You guys killed the hackathon in the city. You didn't put that 4th one in there.
There's like 10 other hackathons, dude. We only had fucking 10 minutes.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Okay. All right. So.
Give it up for Joe. For last few parts of
Great. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
He doesn't have a deck.
I don't need a deck. Or sunglasses. I love you, Anthony.
Love you too, baby. Aww.